Have you ever wanted to keep track of your assets and their maintenance tickets in a centralized dashboard so that you get visibility of what's going on? In this app, we are tracking our maintenance issues for vehicles, but these can be used for any type of assets. So if you're running a factory, a production line, or just want to keep track of your vehicles, like in this case, this template will really help you do that in a very simple user interface that we built in Glide. So the first thing that we're seeing right now is the maintenance portal, the dashboard, where you have here on the top left, you have your tasks. Then on the top right, you have today's tasks. In case you have multiple tasks, you'll see here all of your tasks, but here on the right, you'll see only today's. And then here, a breakdown of all our tasks that you can filter by assigned or unassigned. And then on the right, we have a calendar view with tasks. Now, it all starts, obviously, here in users, where you as the admin will create additional users, will add additional employees to your app, and then you can assign them a role. So they're either an admin or a maintenance person, and you just need their name and email. And when you click the submit button, that will trigger an email. That person will get an invite to log into the app and start using the app. Now, if I go to the vehicles tab, this is our assets tab. So as I said earlier, this is a maintenance portal for vehicles, but you could use it for any other type of asset. So in this case, we have a dropdown for make. We have a enter field for model, and then for year, and you can drag multiple images here to your vehicle table, as well as add a description. And now we end up with something like this. So we have here our Ford F-150 2024 with a description, right? And then we have here under the details, the maintenance history. Now, if I go back to a vehicle that has some tasks, for example, the Ram, we can see here the maintenance history. So we have a couple of pending tasks, battery check. And then I can either add tasks from here when I'm looking at a vehicle or on the dashboard. I'll do one here. So in this case, we can choose the category, the description, the due date. So let's say I assign this for Thursday, and I can select here who is the assignee. So I can assign it, let's assign it to Fernando for maintenance, or just leave it open-ended, right? And then here we see the maintenance history. So in this case, now this vehicle has 3 tickets, 3 open tickets, 3 open tasks that have to be done. And you can see that here, 3 pending tasks. Now, if I go to the main dashboard, we can see all of our tasks and a calendar view. Now, the cool thing, I'll now preview as Fernando for maintenance. And you see here that he has a couple of tasks assigned, but he has completed all of today's tasks. So eventually, he'll get to this task. And then when he gets to this task, he will be able to see the category, the date, the task number, the description, the vehicle that this task is related to. And then here he can add like additional comments. So I'm doing this now. And then another cool feature is that if he wants to tag someone, actually, if he wants to notify someone, he'll be able to do so by selecting here someone. So let's say that please buy X part, right? So when he clicks send, Jesus from maintenance will get an email with the ticket ID and the task, the chat that's going on here. Now, I can assign this to someone else. So in this case, now Fernando cannot do anything else here until Jesus buys a part. So he'll go here and assign Jesus for maintenance. And then when Jesus logs in, he'll be able to see this task under his list. Then eventually, any user that has access to this task will be able to mark this as completed. And then if we go back to the vehicle, we will see that the task has been completed and the completion date. If I go back to the admin dashboard, I'll be able to, as I said earlier, manage my users and manage my vehicles so I can add additional vehicles and additional assets. Now, a quick view of the backend, since you not only can use this to manage your vehicle maintenance, but any kind of assets. Here on the vehicles table, you can change this. You can change these basic info columns and make it about, as I said earlier, production machines, whatever kind of asset that you want. And then here on the data tab, in this case, we have a lot of our dropdowns, so years, our makes, or categories. So you can very easily swap all of these fields for whatever you're using, your different models, your different machines, brands, etc. And that by just replacing this table, the data table, you'll be able to set up and configure your own maintenance app for your company, which is a very cool way of keeping track of what's going on, what needs to be maintained. So if you like it, you'll find this on the Glide template store. If you want to build a more advanced version of this, let us know. At Low Code, we specialize in building business apps for growing business. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. Bye.